This is Born 62, I'm Henrik Jøs. Today I'll show you a real old school exercise called the reverse overhead dumbbell lateral raise. That's a very long name for something that is pretty simple. I have read somewhere that this was a favorite exercise of British bodybuilders back in the 70s. I don't know, I never met them, but that's in the magazines anyway. Most of you have tried to do lateral raises, and we are told to do an internal rotation of the shoulder so the lateral head of the deltoids do the work. The hand position, pouring water out of the pitcher as it's called, isn't that important. You can actually hold your hand like you want as long as the shoulder is rotated. Today we'll do an external rotation of the shoulder like this, and we'll have the palm facing upwards. And we'll start in this position and then move up to here. So this is an isolation exercise for the front delt. Because of this position down here where you have a full external rotation of the shoulders, your shoulders are in a pretty vulnerable position. Furthermore, you are not that strong down here, so you need to do this exercise with small dumbbells. For demonstration purposes, I will use 3 kilos, that's very small weights. Usually I work up to 5 kilos, and sometimes if I feel strong I can do 7 kilos, but that's it. So this is clearly an exercise you should put in at the end of the workout to really blast and pump up, get blood into your front delts. This is not a mass builder. Could you turn this into a mass builder? Well, I don't think you should. First off, you can move more weight if you bend your arms, but then we have a classic military press, and that's a completely different exercise. Also, if you start using heavier weights, you might have trouble doing this in a fluid controlled motion, and if you start heaving about and use body language, body English to get this in position, you can hurt your shoulders. Your rotary cuff, your shoulder joint, is crucial to all exercises. So if you hurt your shoulders, you might be out of training, out of the game for several months. Also, how low should you go? I don't think you should go lower than this. You can of course go as low as this, but then you stretch your shoulders in a very vulnerable position. This is kind of as fly for the shoulders. Everybody knows that flies for the chest can be dangerous. And this is even more dangerous as your shoulder is really rotated backwards. So keep it to this point, and if you try to go heavy, you might even reduce the range of motion a bit more and only go to this point or so. And of course you should somewhere consider how much weight you should use if that means you have to shorten the range of motion too much. But let's look at the exercise. Today, as I said, I have chosen very light weights, and as they are light, it doesn't matter that much how you lift them up. And we go out like this and come up like this. As it is an isolation exercise, I also think you should use it as a pumping exercise, meaning that you should do a lot of reps. It's not that it's heavy, but it's bloody warm here in Denmark this summer. So I think we are far beyond 35 degrees Celsius in here. Well, that was it really. 3 sets at the end of your workout to really put some blood into your front delts. Try this out, but be careful. Your deltoids, your joints are in a vulnerable position here. See you next week. Hi.